You know they be on the tube, bro. You could tell the niggas run the same fucking play. Who you play? Matthews. Oh, Matt. Oh yeah.
So it should be a banger.
You give anybody that's good, the Ravens, they didn't win that shit every year.
I know, bro. I'm saying.
I told Ace whole ass he getting the Jets next when we do our remake.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Oh, I told him he getting the slowest team on the game.
They were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
It's so hard to tackle on this.
Tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down.
It is a tackle for shit.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That nigga caught the muscle cramp, man. He got to start drinking that water, boy.
Who?
Or that goddamn Gatorade. Not one of your teammates.
Ain't nobody worried about that, man. Fuck Jared Cook. Nigga fucked up our whole season last year in real life. In a real life type way, too.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go, Grant.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Get loose, man. LSU, man.
This nigga got hit and threw a duck.
He was wide open.
Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle
I'm
here,
forcing the
turnover.
I'm gonna have to put Ward on that nigga.
Sometimes when you play a team
He ain't
that
about to be running.
it's earned it by their
Running
play.
through greed like that.
Psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack.
Nigga almost had 300 yards with Nick Chubb last week.
History is any indication when this defense gets off to a good start. Look out.
Their
offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Who the fuck? I forget.
Second down, here's Chubb again. Play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Getting trucked in real life.
2 yards the loss, and now 30.
Like, nah, he be holding his own. He good.
He do, bro. He should have went against fucking Peterson. They had this bum ass number 20 on him yesterday.
He don't know fuck mine.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh yeah. Get loose, bitch. Niggas hopping on the 2 TV out there. Hey, y'all niggas was getting your ass beat last night.
I just got back home.
Oh yeah, he getting trucked.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A nice throw
we just trying to stay away from Darren.
Really reemerged as a season.
That's all we.
That's what
we
last year. What are defenses trying to do against him?
Well, the first thing defense wanted to do is use his emotion against him because he's such a passionate player. And sometimes he comes up really
Get loose. You played 8 yet?
I'm snitching.
Make sure you
snitching on who?
put the pressure on him
on
so maybe his feet
Ace.
don't get
What happened?
and then he's not able to be as
I know this in the rules. You ain't supposed to put no linebacker at DN that's like over 85, right? Speed?
Yeah, something like that. What he got? Well, no, he could be over 85. It's the weight limit.
The weight limit?
Yeah, like he could be at 85 speed.
This nigga got 90 speed DNs. He put Queen at DN.
Who?
Patrick McQueen, that fast ass linebacker, the middle linebacker. Or outside linebacker.
Is it a formation? If it's a formation thing, I can't do shit about it.
No, on his depth chart, he got him at DN.
I was just telling Elijah, that's why his ass getting the slowest team in the game. Then when we do the remake, maybe getting the Jets or somebody.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best
I want to look for Joshua and Murray
gives us another chance
in real life.
to play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm moving that cover tree. All right. Let's open that shit up, baby.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Down to about the 22 here. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
What a luxury to have a guy like this.
I want to play some bang on me.
Can come in and keep drives going.
Yeah, but your shit say over 240 pounds. This nigga 229.
Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go. Who?
The other nigga 211. He got a 91 speed deal. Putting a linebacker over there. This nigga is terrible.
So he got a 211-pound DN. He like to do that shit because all he do is blitz.
Yeah, that nigga got 91 speed, 92 acceleration at the right end.
And the shit's so fake. The nigga should be getting blocked.
Yeah. And then McQueen got 89 speed, 93 acceleration on the left end.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going.
Y'all playing?
Parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
Yeah,
of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Man, that's crazy.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Yeah, kind of party, huh?
Mayfield on play action. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Donovan Peoples.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense,
did y'all just start, Mari?
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mayfield on first down.
Had him. Fuck.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield looks to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Mayfield.
That's the first.
Here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. First down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
We didn't like that,
Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, what the hell?
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route.
Every time you audible, it always puts somebody in the fucked up area.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up
that's
4th
when you do
down.
them stupid-ass coach adjustments.
Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Landry, agile
get on me, dude.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Should be a 10-0.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Come on now.
That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. A give running right is Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Swings this out for no gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Oh, and now Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin for the Browns field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Niggas ain't hooping tonight.
Herbert on 1st down now. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Back to throw here,
Oh,
Herbert.
he caught me. Oh, that's bullshit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. A 1st and 10 here, and you know if they could just get 3 out. And
get it.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Mayfield. Being chased out left.
Touchdown.
And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Get him.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the 2nd half, we get it back out to Brandon Gutton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. He
Who's this
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Second kickoff return.
Talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
If I don't.
So let's try this again after the kick return, TD.
No, I lost you, Elijah. Where you at, man?
No, I'm right here.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone.
Oh,
a dangerous return
shit.
Man showing it here. And a pretty slick
who is that? Who's number 7?
That's that other nigga, Roberts, bro.
Well, fit me for a neck brace, partner.
Man, that nigga got like an 88 speed.
And the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly have been
we hooping tonight, or you done?
The run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. You know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got
to get off that block, man.
Get after him now.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled
boy,
there.
Grant Delpit.
That one good for 13 and a Charger
coming
first.
Off a torn Achilles.
Off the play fake to Eckler.
Oh, go.
It's Herbert. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I'm about
a
to
good
cut
pickup
right
there,
here.
26 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone.
That's fake. They out-used it and they made me go blitz.
Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie.
Because
usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
What up,
a lot of
53?
one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. Reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third.
Did he go for 2?
That's a nice play.
Or was that a fluke?
Fluke. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Look at him. For real, though.
Yeah, that hurt.
The Browns drive about to get
started.
started.
Getting some flour in the powder bag.
The last drive when they got into the end zone.
Some of us
just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, when you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
They say we learn from mistakes, well, that's why they mistake me. Like feathers. Imana? Oh no, cover 2 of this?
Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away.
I smoke big
runs
runs,
only picking up a yard or 2.
You don't smoke shit, dude.
Again, this is Chubb.
Better ask about him.
As he'll get this only up to about the 11. Now 3rd down.
That nigga smoke reefer.
2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Smoke that good reefer.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Hold on, something's wrong. Yeah, I knew something was wrong. What the fuck?
What happened?
Got my lineup all wrong. He should have caught that. He would have caught that in real life.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the
On my
ball,
stepson, he would have caught that in real life. Big money, deep pockets, bunch of motherfucking eavesdropping. East side, my power dominant, man.
was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here now Roberts. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Why you on that?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh my God! Right to him.
Now it's
Oh!
I'm
about to cut him. I'm cutting him regardless. Because that nigga got smoked by 20. That nigga Andre Roberts.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And now we've got flags now. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. He's actually utilized more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. To throw, Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
They go play action. Mayfield. Will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Handoff comes to Chubb. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 58 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play fake. Mayfield. It's caught by Hooper. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Nice stadium, though.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Extra point by McLaughlin.
We hooping after this?
And they open the lead up now to 25.
I'm already hooping.
Set now to kick
this one away,
that
5v5, huh?
It goes.
Oh, yeah.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And beyond the 20,
Nigga getting set over that 5v5, and nigga
just a
gonna tell you
yard
how to
pass through
set
to the
the
21.
man.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Touchdown,
They have enough to
nigga.
throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot.
I told that nigga
three on
Tristan.
the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
Tristan,
that's
like,
really tough for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
That's crazy, man. Niggas come in the league, win all the Super Bowls, and not have to follow the rules. That's crazy.
Like, you supposed to be this good. Why you gotta be?
The Browns defense has a touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Who's gonna say me when I need to say?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. This pass finds its way to Williams.
I don't understand.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work
What he running?
midfield. The catch and run going to wind up
He
netting
like
him
runs all the
33
plays that make my
yards. So the
defenders
line of
just
scrimmage
dumb
moves
shit.
all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He takes it down to the 42 on a 5-yard run.
On the RPO.
I think we can safely say that
Ain't
those
nobody
types of
catching
plays are the
nigga.
backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
It's
2nd and
28-14.
5 now. Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and
Look out
they
for
were
the
more
stick.
than ready for it.
They've got the
Maybe,
lead, 4th
let me
quarter.
see
Maybe you can
some.
expect
Okay.
more passes like that downfield. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And this one is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd down, Eckler. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now to this
Let's go,
point.
Grant.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. I'm thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player and broadcaster?
I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But when I was calling college football, I saw a game that team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent, and in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield on play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Oh, Lord. That boy's on
and he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. To return is Roberts. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for Herbert. Has it knocked free. And this is picked up by the Browns. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
28-17.
Fuck that nigga.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And now here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Still going. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Give me that, nigga.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.